Yeah. This is the Hype Podcast, episode 2129.
How many times is Draymond Green going to get suspended? For real.
Hey, do you know what you said to offend me?
And you know what? How long before I can fucking scan at a Latino restaurant with the YouTube and the jukebox playing? The Hype Podcast starts right now.
For real?
Right now.
Okay.
Right now.
Right now.
Not like now, but like right now.
All right. That's too long. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to tell you, when it comes to computers and monitors and stuff, just because it's a bigger TV does not mean it shows a better picture, just to let you know.
I mean, it could.
You want to play with camera stuff? We still have miscellaneous accessories up here. We're going to auction these off if you'd like to get in on it. We're doing this for loaves and fishes and also for the Sunshine Division. If you live in Portland and you need a basket,
it's fancy. It's like a shake weight.
Hey, shit!
For your fingers.
If your black long thing don't expand, then maybe you need some of the pills. And once again, I am here on a Sunday. It's
why do we do this to ourselves?
Today is the Sabbath. We'd like to keep the Sabbath holy. So wear your holy underwear, cheer for your favorite team, and listen to the Hype Podcast. You ready to go?
I'm fucking dude. I'm always ready.
You always ready?
I'm always ready. Not before 11 a.m. Not before.
We are back to the multi-camera setup. Yes, we are. Say hi to the camera.
No.
I say hi to the camera.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest in the house today.
That's hi.
On this side, we have the doppelganger Dave Chappelle. Oh, so fresh. I am the host of No Dame. This is the Hype Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, I do it for the ladies because I'm not into men. Sorry, boys.
I'm not into all that doppelganger shit or whatever the fucking fuck. You know what I'm saying?
You're not into doppelganger shit?
No, I'm not into doppelganger shit.
You don't have a choice. It's called a doppelganger for a reason. Like, you just look like another motherfucker.
I mean, if I accidentally find one of your fucking friends and they want to be friends with me, then doppelganger fucking works.
What do you mean? What does that even have to do with anything? If you accidentally find one of my friends that wants to be friends with you,
if you got a pretty female friend and she wants to be friends with me because she thinks I'm you, then shit.
Well, I mean, if she thinks you're Dave Chappelle,
I mean, because it's consent to fuck with a guy that looks like me, not me.
Hey, okay. Let me ask you something very important before we continue.
I do not want to go into this subject ever.
No. If somebody thought you were like Wesley Snipes, would you play it off?
I'd totally play it off.
Would you?
Hell yeah. I'll use my blade.
Be like,
all right, use my blade.
Be like, bitch, do you want to be my passenger 58?
Hell yeah. There you go. I'll give you some of that Mo Better Blues. Yeah. I'm sorry if you're not black. You might not know about that. I'll give you Wesley Snipes. If you want to learn something, ladies and gentlemen, Wesley Snipes, Jungle Fever.
That's, yeah.
Which is truly about interracial dating. If you fuck black dudes and you have not seen Jungle Fever, maybe you need to get these hoes a fucking manual.
Now, I don't fuck black dudes. Can I still watch Jungle Fever? Is
still
that
watch
off
Jungle
the table?
Fever. Have you ever seen a picture where you got a black hand and a white hand together like that?
Okay.
That's the poster for Jungle Fever. And every white girl in the 90s wanted to do that little pose with you. Like,
I just thought that was a poster for human trafficking.
No, that's called prostitution.
Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/The Hype Podcast. Donate to our Patreon, patreon.com/The Hype Podcast, so we can continue to use multiple cameras.
And please share our episodes. I'm saying that. Please share our episodes because YouTube.
All of them.
YouTube, I want to tell you how my week is going. Or how the week went because it's Sunday.
Talk to me, Goose.
Hey, you know what? As long as I don't hit my head on and die and we're ejecting from this fucking burning plane we call a fucking podcast, I'll be okay.
Dude, if you had an ejection seat right here, you'd have to use it every week.
I only got one screw in this fucking chair. I'm scared it's gonna fucking break. So there will be an ejection seat episode. I don't know if I'll be back the next week, but this thing fucking wobbles. Anyway,
he said this thing fucking wobbles.
So YouTube told us that the content of last week's episode, if you haven't watched that last week's episode, you haven't shared it with your friends, you haven't donated on Patreon, you didn't complete the fucking week. Anyway.
You did not finish your homework.
Last week's episode, I was told also, yes, I was intoxicated. Yes, there's edibles at my house. Yes, I sometimes have a problem forming a fucking sentence. God damn it. You know how much I fucking talk? Fuck.
Did YouTube say all this to you?
No. That's other feedback.
YouTube is like, you cannot complete a sentence.
If I can't do a show, in the former master bedroom of my motherfucking house intoxicated, then where can I do a fucking show?
First of all, what motherfucker's complaining about you being intoxicated on your own show?
I was like, hey, you looked a little high this week. I look high every week. You know, the world waits for the days that I have problems forming words. Me in a stuttered cadence is what the world is looking for. It's worth tuning into. Because you know what? Because I hit motherfuckers like a goddamn Mack truck when I'm talking. And what happened with goddamn YouTube, what had happened was, and I'm going to tell you, YouTube, you know what? Fucking fuck you for all the fucking weird shit that you guys put on your fucking platform. I mean, we all remember Elsa Gate, where you had fucking Elsa from Frozen fucking around fucking Spider-Man. You were promoting videos like that. Yeah, you were doing all that shit. But when I want to promote a podcast that's from a real man's perspective, I mean, a goddamn winner perspective. Watch, look at the screen. Get closer. Winner's fucking perspective. I want you to tell me I can promote it. But they said there was something offensive about what I did in the podcast last week. I kept my penis in my goddamn pants, so there was nothing fucking offensive.
Did they literally just say something offensive?
It was very fucking vague. It was very fucking vague. You know, I mean, you know how much we talked during the course of a motherfucking episode. So tell me there was something offensive during the fucking episode. Was it the word fuck? Then just scrap the tape.
Yeah, right.
Find the fucking beta tape we recorded this motherfucker on and throw it away.
I'm sorry. YouTube, I didn't mean to offend you with my white privilege and my fucking jokes about human trafficking. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Oh, we
YouTube.
did talk about human trafficking, didn't we?
I always talk about human trafficking.
It's called prostitution.
I'm trying to raise awareness.
You tell the truckers to keep trucking, and tell the hoes to keep hoeing. Shit. That's how you keep America alive. Ass, gas, grass, or cash. Nobody rides for free. You know, whether it be your vagina or your BMW.
You know, I can't put my finger on it, but something
not for free.
Something about people just, I don't know. They just care about how I feel, right? They're like, you know, I really don't like it when you feel this way. It's like, bitch, I don't give a shit how you feel. YouTube, I don't give a fuck how you feel.
Well, you know,
this is a goddamn hype podcast.
So for me, I found myself in a situation this week where I was offended. You would think, how could that happen?
No, I know. You're always a sensitive little twat. You're always offended about something.
So as it goes, I'm not sensitive. I'm just very conscious of the way that I must be addressed and spoken to. So that's not sensitive.
He said, I'm not sensitive. You will just speak to me in a fashion that I deem suitable.
There we go. There you go.
This motherfucker.
much respect due. If you don't want to approach me properly, I will tell you how to fucking approach me properly.
Do you have an itemized fucking outline of how people need to talk to you?
If you can't tell by my demeanor how you should talk to me, maybe there's a grade you skipped. Because as soon as I walk in the room, it is, this guy takes no fucking shit and stay the fuck out the way.
Do you have a list of words that people can't use in front of you that you just hand to people every time you come in the room?
Probably the N-word and ghetto. If you say ghetto in my presence, I'm like, let the black guy say ghetto first.
Why can't people say ghetto in front of you?
Because most people who say that's ghetto have never been to a ghetto. I can't say I spent too much time in the ghetto. I mean, economically depressed area, maybe, but a ghetto, that's a whole nother thing.
You can't use the word ghetto. You have to use economically oppressed area.
Yeah, there you go. So, you know, what happened with me was I was offended. I said I was offended.
Okay.
And then I found myself in a conversation being told that I was not offended instead of just saying, hey, you know what? Here's the approach. Hey, you know what? I'm sorry I offended you, but let's work on it together and make sure it doesn't happen again. But it's like, nah, No.
There you go with the here's how you talk to me.
No. I'm not. No. You're not offended. You're not offended. I'm trying to tell you, you're not offended. No, motherfucker, I am fucking offended. And I'm offended to the highest degree of offense. This ain't just a misdemeanor. This is a motherfucking federal felony right now.
Did they use the N-word on you? Is that what happened?
No. It's just, I do a lot of things.
Okay.
And I found myself overwhelmed, and I found people being ungrateful. Because
praise me.
No, because I'm doing 4 or 5 things at once, and motherfuckers still, and I got my own shit to do, and people are still calling on me, and I'm just sitting there like, hey,
that's what happens when you're the man.
Hey, and they're like, hey, did you fix the thing? No, but I helped you, so you didn't, I gave you some others. I took time while it was a copier, and and while the copier was fucking down, I took time and I set up a printer for every fucking workstation.
Okay.
And motherfuckers are like, well, I got off the phone with the copier people after spending an hour with a nice lady, Amy from Pacific Copier. Hey, shout out to you, because I hate everybody else at that fucking place. Fucking honest. I think they're going to have her call me and be my fucking rep, because I yell at the rest of them. And then,
Get to the point where you were offended.
The problem is, well, hey, the copier's down. I don't know when they're going to be here.
Okay.
Hey, when can I scan stuff? And you know what?
Is that when you were offended?
I'm offended because it's like, hey, you know what? Hey, thanks, guy, for at least getting me through my fucking shit. Where's the scanner? I don't know.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me you got offended when somebody asked you if they could scan?
I got offended because I
didn't know you were so brittle.
I got offended because I got a bunch of motherfuckers telling me they shit is more important than my shit.
How did you get my shit's more important than your shit out of when can I scan?
Because I just walked in and told you the shit is down.
But from a non-IT fucking nerd standpoint, is that not a legitimate question? Like, the copier ain't working, but when can I scan? Because it's a multifunction device. So one function may be down.
No, the machine is not working. I didn't say copier specifically. The machine is not working. It was implied that any function of that device is not working right now. It was very much implied. And I'm like, fuck this. Fuck you people.
Just because my check engine light's on doesn't mean my car doesn't drive.
This motherfucker, is my point. Motherfucker's like, well, that's your job, or we can get somebody else. We'll get somebody else. I'm going to close my fucking office. That's where I really got fucking offended. We can get somebody else. Oh, shit. Well, shit, I don't print very often. I don't print or scan at all.
You should have said you can get somebody else to sign your paychecks too, bitch.
Same fucking shit. Like this, there's nothing in this room. The room where the scanner is and the printer, motherfucker. There's nothing I go in there for. Man, you can hide
two things.
You can hide a box of Lucky Charms.
2 things you should never say to Oh So Fresh. Number 1, when can I scan? Number 2 is don't ever do those things. Okay, ever.
Hey. When somebody from across your job asks you to come over and fix some shit that you got nothing to fucking do with.
That's literally my entire life. That is literally my entire fucking life.
See, so now you know how it is when it's not really your job. It's not my job at all. I would tell you the next time that motherfucker.
Listen, I'm not a police officer, but if somebody is murdering somebody in front of me, I might step in and help them out.
You know what? If any kind of electronic,
that's not true. I'd stay out of that shit.
If a device that I don't use goes down, I'm not fucking with it. Use your fucking phone. Get a calculator. Get yourself a good Texas Instruments. Figure it out. You know what? If you really got to print and scan, go to fucking Kinko's. If the shit ain't working at the office, go to goddamn Kinko's. Figure it the fuck out. Mitigate your own fucking damages here. Because, hey, motherfucker,
I know somebody who might be working at Kinko's here pretty soon. Do you see that shit? Draymond Green is about to be throwing his ass out the league.
Well, when it comes to
Did
Draymond,
you fucking see this video?
When it comes to Draymond, he goes to Kinko's because he keeps copying and doing the same shit. We'll throw this on and the comments because this incident took place. What was it, Tuesday night?
I think it was Tuesday night.
I think the incident took place Tuesday night. By the way, Warriors lost the game, but Draymond did these actions.
It was Tuesday or Wednesday. This motherfucker tried to knock Nurkic's fucking head off with a right cross, dude. He did like a full shot put spin.
And I thought it was
just busted him in the face.
I looked at it wrong. I thought it was a different hand.
Yeah, I could see how that goes. Though.
I mean, it was like a Mandela effect. The way I remembered it was I thought he hit him with his left hand. No, that motherfucker really really
spun all the way around.
I mean, if you were sex trafficking, that's how you would slap your bitch. That's exactly how you would slap your bitch if you're sex trafficking. Draymond Green, Pippen is in your future. That's what's going on. Get this motherfucker some goddamn baby powder and get it fucking going.
Dude, for real though, he did pimp slap the shit out of Nurkic.
And knock the motherfucker down. And you know what's a bitch? And I'm going to tell you this about all you fucking NBA players. Stop wearing pink fucking shoes. I mean, when he got fucking slapped like a bitch, this motherfucker was wearing pink shoes. If you go slap me like a bitch, it is going to be replayed for the next fucking eternity.
Yeah, forever. Like
and you on the ground holding your face with pink fucking sneakers on.
What I don't get though,
I smell pussy.
What I don't get at all, like not even a little bit, is the motherfuckers that came back like, we're just glad that Draymond's getting the help he needs.
Personally, I feel like that brother needed help, and I'm glad he not try to choke me, but at the same time, it had nothing to do with basketball, man.
Bitch, what the fuck what kind of help do you need not to punch another motherfucker in the face when you get paid to play a game? What kind of help do you need?
For as much as I can go hard, I ain't slapping nobody.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? I probably would talk nicer if I was making $25 million a year.
Yeah, right.
You know why I get loud? You know why I talk shit? Because I'm broke. Because I'm broke as fuck. With $25 million a year, and and half the time I ain't wearing fucking leisure clothing to perform my job. Right. I'm serious. You wear shorts and a tank top to do your fucking job. Dude. Unless you're in a fucking fireman calendar, there's nothing fucking topping that.
Dude, but in his defense, I think he spent all that $25 million on his teeth whitening, dude. Because that motherfucker,
he is pearly white.
That motherfucker has the best teeth I have ever seen anywhere.
In his defense. There is no defense.
There is no defense.
I think we should.
I was waiting to see what you come up with, but there is no fucking defense for
honestly,
that.
So let's start the trend. We can go back to what? That's 2016.
Okay.
He kicked Steven Adams in the nuts.
Yep.
During the finals, LeBron steps over him and he swings at LeBron's nuts.
Yeah.
Then more recent, he chokes out Rudy Gobert.
Yep.
Oh no! Hold on! No, I forgot. In the playoffs last year, he stomped on fucking Sabonis. He stomped on the dude's fucking chest.
Yeah, he did. He did do that.
After the choke out, he got 5 games for choking a dude out. He's played. There's been 25 possible games. He's played in 15, and he's been suspended. He gets suspended once every 5 games.
Dude, I do love Nurkic's comment after the game because he slipped the jab on that one right back at him. He was like, hey, at least he didn't choke me out.
Yeah. I mean, it is one thing to talk about how offensive it is to choke somebody out, but it's a whole other thing to be the man who got choked out on national television. Right. I mean, and you on the replay. These two men's careers are fucking ruined. I mean,
what I don't get though.
I mean, because bitches is like, my pussy don't even get wet for you. I didn't see you get slapped on the court with fucking pink shoes on too many times.
What I don't get though is like, how the fuck? Like, how do you become that guy? Like you're saying, you wear fucking shorts and a tank top to work, motherfucker. Yeah. You know. Like,
we forgot. He socked the shit out of his teammate last year.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, if you see the video,
he punched Jordan Poole.
Jordan Poole never played basketball the same after that. Jordan Poole was second in play. He was second in line to be MVP of the 2022 finals.
Yeah.
Jordan Poole was scoring like 22 points a game. High percentages on his fucking shot. He socked fucking Jordan Poole like that. Jordan Poole has never played the same again.
Yeah, he ain't been right in the head since.
No, he over in Washington. That fool You just got to watch. But no, but this guy.
I'm willing to bet Draymond Green is the dude who wears socks to bed. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's probably that.
What the fuck did I wear socks to bed? I'll keep mowing.
Okay. I'll bet you Draymond's the guy who makes $25 million a year and doesn't leave a tip.
Okay.
I'll bet you that he's that guy.
I'm just saying with Draymond, I mean, maybe he's the guy that leaves the socks on all night when he's in bed. Because, I mean,
no, that's what I'm saying.
My socks are transportation for my feet, from my shoes over the floor to my bed. And then once
transportation from my feet.
Once my feet reach the proper amount of warmth, then the socks can come off.
Dude, sorry. I mentioned tipping just now, and I fucking remember. I got to tell you the most gangster shit that happened to me this week.
What'd you do?
So I've been out of town on a work project, right?
Allegedly.
And so I'm staying at this resort because we're doing a bunch of IT work out there for it, right? And
Was it nice?
That's all right.
You get a massage?
Nah. It's cool, but
did you get a massage?
Nah.
It's not really a resort.
Yeah. I mean, they have a place to do that, but I didn't do it.
How happy are the endings?
So
is it an egg roll or is it a protein shake?
It has not ended yet, so I don't know. But so I go to this little restaurant they got, and it's like baseball concession stand food. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's got like the French fries and shit and cheesesteak and all that.
It's amazing that's all they'll do at some of these places.
Right. And so this lady literally is doing nothing but punching in my order. Like, she's not coming to my table. I'm standing at the counter like a McDonald's and ordering my food, right? Yeah. And so she hands me, and I put the food on my room because my work is taking care of it. So she hands me the receipt and goes, "Here, I need you to sign this." And I said, "Okay." So I put 0 for a tip because all you're doing is pushing buttons.
You can't do a 0 for a tip.
Well,
leave it blank.
The plot thickens.
Leave it blank. All right, leave it blank.
So I put the fucking total on there, and it was $16, right? So
did you use a voucher?
No, no. They literally put it on my room. They just bill it to my room, and so I signed this thing, and as soon as she hands it back to me, she hands me my copy, and then looks at the receipt, goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I have to do it on the portable machine." Grabs the receipt out of my hand.
Shut up.
I swear to God. No, it gets better. Walks around the counter to the little portable machine, puts in the total, and adds $2 to her fucking tip and says, "Please sign here." And I was like, I couldn't even be mad. That was the most gangster shit I've ever seen. She literally tipped herself and made me sign for it. Right in front of me. And didn't even try and hide the shit.
And the bitch is, for you to fucking lose your shit over $2?
that I'm not even paying.
I'm getting robbed. I'm getting fucking robbed. Because sometimes we get robbed because it's too big of a deal to make a big deal.
Right. Yeah. And I didn't even have to pay for it.
Did she talk to you in the proper cadence?
She made aggressive eye contact after it was like, "Please sign here," and just stared at me. And I was like, I was afraid. I was like, I better sign this shit.
Could you tell that she was motivated by how many kids are at home?
I don't know what she was motivated by, but that bitch could have told me to give her my wallet, and I would have.
You think the bitch is like Flo from Mel's Diner, like Kiss My Grits? I mean, that type of bitch. Where she got like four bad motherfuckers at home. Right. One of them old enough to come up here and start some shit. Ain't that for real? You be going to a diner, and I gotta tip you good because she got a son that's about 20.
Right? Yeah, he's just old enough.
He's just old enough to
come fucking start some shit. and damn well he didn't even finish high school.
Because I got fucking harassed this week.
You got harassed?
I don't know what I want to call it.
Okay.
So I go up to this amazing Latino spot. Well, I thought it was amazing before I was there. So this
never heard of amazing and Latino in the same sentence.
I mean, there was that Mexican on the Super Friends, wasn't there? I don't know. No. Into the Spider-Verse. One of the Spider-Man. Okay, yeah. So amazing.
No.
amazing Latino.
He wasn't Latino. That motherfucker was like Indian or some shit.
No, there was a Latino one. The head Spider-Man was Latino. You gotta watch the whole movie.
The head Spider-Man?
Miguel?
Yeah,
there you go.
He was a vampire Spider-Man. How fucking less Mexican can you get?
I don't know.
Sorry, Latino. My bad.
I mean, the only black motherfucker I know named Miguel is a fucking singer.
Okay, so you go to this Latino spot. What happened?
I go, and it's all working off the disrespect. And I thought, you know what?
So you're already fired up.
I'm fired up.
Somebody asked you could scan, and you were like, "Bitch, I'm going to get some tacos."
I'm going to find a Latino place and handle all my business from my fucking phone.
Okay. So you go to this Latino place.
I go to this Latino place, and I go in, and I look up at the menu.
Okay.
No prices are on the fucking menu. Like, every price has been whited out. I understand there was COVID. Then I look down on at the menu. All the prices have been blocked out. And I'm like, okay. Because, for me, depending on time of day and how much is in my budget, that's going to influence how I make a decision.
Okay.
So I said, it's a reasonable price. I mean, this ain't.
It's a diner.
This
ain't a 5-star hotel.
This ain't no Michelin fucking rated like Mexican food place.
Okay.
So I go and I get, the steak and eggs look good. I'll go for that.
Okay.
And I said, so what do you want to drink? And there was fountain drinks over there. I see this fountain drinks, bitch. And this is our fountain drinks right fucking there. But she hands me a bottle of fucking Fanta.
Okay.
So for my steak and eggs and my bottle of Fanta, $29.60.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
$30 for a soda and steak and eggs?
$30 for a soda and steak and eggs.
God damn.
And the bitch didn't even bring me a fucking bowl of chips and some fucking salsa to go along with the shit. I mean, really, that's premium. I mean, that's premium food. I mean, really. Come on, bitch.
Did she ask you when she could scan too?
I mean, seriously.
Okay, so
and then I tip her $3.
Okay,
and
where's the harassment come in?
It gets worse there because I think the $3 was not enough.
Okay,
I mean because it was like because I did say I said, wow, I wish I would have seen the price. I didn't know it was that much. And then hopefully, bitch, you get the fucking insinuation that was more than I planned to pay today. So here's fucking $3.
Okay,
on a $30 tab. But I did walk up to the counter.
Okay.
So it's not like she told me, hey, sit down, essay. She didn't say, sit down, Poppy. Sit down, Poppy. I'll bring you some fucking food. She didn't serve me any water. I didn't get water. I don't think I got fucking napkins. So after I got my fucking meal.
Jesus.
So then these two other motherfuckers, they happen to be Latino too. I don't know, whatever the fuck you fucking want to call it. Okay. They happen to be doing that too. And they walk up behind me. And obviously they were familiar with our friend behind the counter.
Okay.
But so I go and I'm sitting down and I'm just like, I'm working. I'm doing work shit on the phone because phones are convenient. If you don't have a phone, get a phone. Get rid of that flip phone. Anyway, you never know. I'm sitting there and they're playing some Mexican music in the background,
okay, which
is cool. They got, the YouTube going on their TVs. YouTube is the worst thing that ever fucking happened to fucking bars because, God damn it. Except for when you're at...
the story is very anticlimactic so far.
Except for when you're at the Korean barbecue, just keep the TVs off.
Where does the harassment come in?
Stop. I was on the edge of glory. You must have amazing fucking pullout game because you leave before it gets to the good part. Right before it gets to the good part.
Well, lay it on me.
This motherfucker pull out so early, he fucking nuts on himself in the car. Anyway, as I was sitting there, these motherfuckers, the guys that came up behind me, go over to the jukebox. Didn't know there was a jukebox. And then they put on some music, and he happens to go behind the counter, and he knows where the remote is for the jukebox. Okay. He puts the jukebox, I think it goes to 10, he put it to 12. All the while, the music from the TVs is playing at the same fucking time. Okay. This goes on for 3 to 4 fucking minutes. And I got the AirPods Pro because AT&T is nice enough to finance them to me no interest. Go to your local AT&T dealer if you want to get fucked robbed. There's no statute of limitations of getting fucked at a cell phone dealership. I just want to let you know.
So
Anyway,
steak and eggs were charged on a sliding scale.
So
You
I
gave
got,
them a $3 tip. They crank up YouTube and the jukebox at the same
and,
time.
You know, and nothing against Mexican music. I just don't fuck with that. I mean, the boom, 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 boom. You know, all that shit. That's cool. That's your shit. But I had never I put in my noise canceling. I got the noise canceling AirBot Bros going, and the speaker was on one side of me, so.
Okay.
One is canceling out like boom, I ain't hear shit. The other one is working its fucking ass off. You can see the battery fucking going down because it cannot black out. Do. Just
watching the battery percentage.
Because I cannot block this out. And then the bitch, what she does, she gets, and she knew, she looked at me. She gave me that fucking look. You know when you're at a restaurant and they got they're pulling off a plate.
Okay.
And you know they look at you, you're like, oh bitch, you about to go give me that, ain't you? You about to give it to you right here. Oh yeah. You gonna ask me if I want something else too when I finish, huh? Yeah. No, she takes over to that guy's place. And then I said, okay, well, that was a big tray. She probably served both of them. I didn't know it was one of those places where they give you the platter of food. So then she comes up with another one. I'm like, oh shit, that's mine. Nope. Goes to that guy. Then, last but not least, my eggs that were supposed to be over easy are over medium. My ribeye, which I found out was a ribeye before, is cooked, well done.
Ugh.
And then they give me some soggy tortilla chips with some green sauce on them, and they fucking call it a day. Would you like anything else? I would.
My money back.
I mean, bitch, I would like for you to recognize that the music is too goddamn loud in here. And they kept the music loud till I fucking left. I was the first time. I mean, you think all those fucking brown people get along? You got that fucking fucked up. I was just saying, I'd never been ran out of a fucking restaurant before.
Basically, all I took from that is I want some soggy tortilla chips and green sauce. Oh, so you already know. So it's about that time to go. We got to get the fuck out of here so I can go to some Latino place and get mentally and emotionally abused.
Dude, I couldn't believe it.
So, I mean, one out of 5 stars, what would you give them?
I give them a 1.
All right.
I was tempted to say something, but they didn't have a lot of business. I was like, is this place a fucking drug front? You know what?
What place was this? Do you remember the name of it?
It's down on 4th Plane. I don't want to talk about it. Hey, when you have
you just spent 15 fucking minutes talking about it. What do you mean you don't want to talk about it?
When you got the prices blocked out and you don't do a lot of business, I don't know if you're selling drugs or what.
Why? That's the reason they had the prices blacked out, so they could charge you what they felt like charging your ass.
Yeah, so they can do whatever fucking they want to.
I'm going to go to every fucking Mexican place on 4th Plane until I find this shit now. Every single one. So fresh.
The Spanish word for James. Asshole.
Juan? The Spanish.
Anyway.
What is the Spanish word for James? Is it bonjour?
Hey, this is the Hype Podcast. My name is Oso Fresh.
I am the host with no name.
It's Saturday.
Thank you for joining us today. I don't know what day it is. I don't even really know how I got here. But don't forget to check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/The Hype Podcast. We are on Reddit, ladies and gentlemen. And we're on Patreon. Donate to our Patreon. Patreon.com/The Hype Podcast.
That's all I got. I mean, there's no podcast after the podcast. I just,
can I do it today?
Since my story sucked. My story sucked today.
Why'd your story suck?
This motherfucker's like, oh, you're just mad over the copier? Yeah, bitch, it's not my fucking job to fix that shit. Fuck. So, I mean, you see what they got pencil dick motherfuckers like you to fix that shit. That's not my job. My job is I'm a titan of industry. Here's what you fixes a fucking copy machine. The fuck.
So realistically,
I'm up there next to Henry Ford, and you're next to the Maytag man. Get the fuck out of my way.
Realistically,
yeah.
How long before I can scan?
You're a dick. You're a fucking dick.